my name is Jeykhun Imanov. I am the manager of Jeykhun Imanov Studio, marketing agency. Many people think that brand is logo, but brand is experience in your client's mind. Next advice is work on all levels, not only on communication level. We launched Beer Card, now it's mega brand. We created everything from scratch, from naming, branding to advertising. We worked on all levels.
Is this kind of company can be launched in Azerbaijan and be successful?
So stay creative, create positive experience and great big brands. Hello, my name is Jeykhun Imanov. I am the manager of Jeykhun Imanov Studio, marketing agency. Today I am going to talk about brand building process or branding. So, which words come to your mind when you look at Coca-Cola logo? Joy, tasty, happiness, right? When I look Disney logo, I feel magic and joy. What do you feel with BMW logo? Brutal, sport car, German, right? What do you feel when you look at Tom's? Nothing, right? Why? Because you don't have experience with this brand. You have never touched their product, service, or communication. You don't have any experience with this brand. It means that you don't have brand in your mind. Many people think that brand is logo, but brand is experience in your client's mind. So if you don't have positive experience, you won't have a strong brand. Let's see how it works. First time when you try Coca-Cola, associations are created in your mind. You think yourself, just tasty, I feel better, and save this experience. Coca-Cola has attributes besides logo. They have shape, red lines, happy people in their advertising. So each of attributes is now connected with all these positive emotions. Now every time you see Coca-Cola logo, your brain remembers positive feelings. This is experience is brand Coca-Cola. When you look at Disney logo, you recall that feeling when you saw Mickey Mouse cartoon or when you were in Disney Park for the first time. When you look at BMW, you recall all nice experience of driving this car, how aggressive it looks. All these attributes are connected with your positive experience when you see the logo. But you feel nothing when you look at Tom's, because you have no experience. Tom is a famous American footwear company. When you buy one, another pays go to African children who can't afford it. So it has also social function. Let's look how this experience is built. At the beginning, they don't know your brand. Then they know it. It is awareness level. They don't evaluate you as good or bad. Just know that you exist. After some experience, they know it as a good brand. It is a reputation level. Many people confuse awareness level with reputation level. For instance, you didn't know about Tom's at the beginning. Then I told you this is awareness level. And you knew that Tom existed. Then I told you about African children. And in your mind, Tom's become a good guy, not only an ordinary footwear company. It is a reputation level. Then they want to buy it, so they call and go to the shop to buy it. Then buy again, and finally they become a loyal customer. And in this level, you have only one goal, not to lose the customer. So let's imagine that someone wants to buy a washing machine, but they don't have money now. So customers see the advertising, something like that, buy what you want and pay in installments without any interest rates. So after you see the advertising, you decide to call and order the card. Then you go to the branch to take it, go to the shop, buy washing machine, and each month pay credit by cash-in machine. If in each step you get a positive experience, everything is okay. Your customer will have a positive experience and brand inside their mind is created. But what if wasn't? What would happen? Let's see. In call center, they would talk rude. In branch, they would be a big and long queue. In the shop, they wouldn't accept card. And finally, cash-in terminal wouldn't work at all. So, how would your customers feel? Your customers would have a bad experience and brand wouldn't be created. So, in each touch point around customer's experience, you should create and keep positive experience. That's how you can create a strong brand. What is positive experience? Positive experience is experience equal to your customer's expectation or over expectation. Let's pretend you are in hotel and TV breaks. You call reception and accept that 10 minutes are enough to come. But they come after 5 minutes. So what happens? They come faster than you expect. Because of that, your customer earns wow experience. So first, measure their needs in each touch point and then create a positive experience. So there are a lot of ways how a customer start and end their journey. At the beginning, they can Google it or make a call or go to website. There are several scenarios, so you should think about each one. Why do we need all these experiences and brands? If you have products which customers really need and no one in the market has these or similar products, you shouldn't think about positive experience or brands. You simply don't need them. Everyone needs your products and you don't have competitors. But if you have competitors, you should create brands because it's your temporary monopoly. It is a thing that doesn't let your customers go and make them choose your product each time in the store. Let me explain. Let's pretend there are two different cola bottles. One Coca-Cola, another Fruta-Cola. Which do you prefer? Which would you choose? Of course, Coca-Cola. Why?
Most of the people would choose Coca-Cola because it looks good, yeah?
Yeah, maybe it somehow looks good, but actually, because we have already experienced Coca-Cola and we know the taste, so it is our good friend, something tasty. It is exactly what a brand looks like inside your mind. This experience is the reason why you choose Coca-Cola every time in the supermarket. You don't want to go out of the comfort zone, choose another brand and make a mistake. You don't want to take that risk. That's why you almost always choose Coca-Cola, not Fruta-Cola. Your experience, it is Coca-Cola's monopoly. That's why we should create brands. It is the guarantee that customers would choose what they are familiar with. That's why we need to create brands. So let's see how we create brands. So we listen to customer expectations, we create touch points, and evaluate each touch point. First of all, you should understand the value of product. Norm was absolutely a new cement brand in Azerbaijani market. At that time, Karadağ cement, now Holcim cement, has 70-80% market share. And our task was to create a new advertising and campaign and launch the product to the market. Firstly, we wanted to understand situation on the market and customer values. So we want to know how do they choose, what do they expect from cement. So what did we do? We went to the market, there were 5 big markets, and conducted interviews with shop owners and sellers. They saw hundreds of customers each day, so they knew what customers felt and expect. So we came and asked what they expect from cement. They said they expect quality from cement. We asked what quality is for them. And they said quality for cement is its strength. Cement should be strong after usage. We realized that strong cement, it is the first parameter for the customer. At that time, Holcim, which was main player on the market, and they said they were 150 years old. They emphasized that they had legacy. But legacy positioning wasn't in top 5 list of customer expectation. So we took the strengths as the main reason for the customers, and we built all the communication around this word. Let's look commercial.
Norm, Asıl Cement.
Yes, the slogan was Asıl Cement. So you can understand nothing, but you definitely feel the strength and power. Look at the outdoor billboard. Why did we put there tank? We put it because it symbolizes strength. You feel it when you look at the tank. When we branded one of the columns in each floor in the car park, all buildings stood for this column. So this means strength. They have huge media budget, so we turned on the media and message spread across all channels. Within 1 year, Norm became a biggest player. Now they share something like 60%, and Holcim nearly 20%. So next point will be media budget works. So if you have best research and commercials, but you don't have media budget at all, it won't work, trust me. All these stories about partisan marketing without media budget, most of the time are just myths and ideas. The big result needs some media budget. No one says to invest like millions, you should count your ROI, I mean your future return of investment. But you should feel media power. A good example is the color of Azerbaycan and NAR. Purple color was the NAR mobile's color in 2013. Azerbaycan had blue color. After Telesanera, European operator, who provides in 11 countries, bought Azerbaycan, they created holistic brand for all countries. Same logo, same color, same corporate style. And local Azersel had to launch practically the same color as their competitor now. And they didn't have anything but putting millions to the media and scream louder than their competitor. So after 1 year, NAR Mobile changed their color from purple to white. Because most of the people now have bigger experience with purple, with Azersel rather than NAR. So experience matters, heavy media budget works, of course, if your product is at least the same as your competitor's product. So,
I'm sorry,
yep.
Madam, I just wanted to add something
Yep.
so our students will understand.
Yep.
So, Jeykhun Imanov Studio, all slides which are provided here, as I understood, Jeykhun Madam, this
Yep.
is all the creation of your studio, yes? These are the products of your studios, your clients.
We work on the brands. We create brands like beer cart. We created like beer cart, bowl cart. No, it's like our clients' brands. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are the author of these commercials for them, like you.
Yeah, me and my team, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, because yes, of course, your team, everyone works in the team.
Yeah.
And you know why I'm talking about that? Because our people, all of them have seen these commercials, these billboards outside. So I want them to understand this is the creation of your team. And this is really, really important for them to listen carefully to your advices.
Yeah, of course, of course. We are authors of 1,000 works. So every day you touch with our works. Yeah, but we are behind the client. So yeah.
You are the real heroes.
Yes.
Okay.
So the next advice will be talk with people who talk with your customers. So almost always call center or front office somehow knows everything about your organization. Because they are in charge of contacts with hundreds of clients every day, so it's a good method to talk with them. Once we took offer to increase number of credit customers in Bank of Baku, we had to create advertising campaign for them. So first we talked with call center and front office employees and realized that a customer's first question was how much credit bank gave. So we got that and organized SMS center where anybody could send their workplace and the bank replies with amount which was dedicated especially to this client. It was very successful. So next advice is work on all levels, not only on communication level, but also on service levels and products levels. So because all of them create holistic customers experience. So a couple of years ago, we launched Beer Cart. Now it's mega brand. We created everything from scratch, from naming, branding to advertising. We worked on all levels. Let's look at this case.
The task was to create a brand and advertising campaign for the new product of Capital Bank. The plastic card that combines many functions: salary, pension, installment, credit, deposit, debit, and bonus. Due to the multifunctionality of the new plastic card, we formulated a concept, all in one, and named it One Card. At the same time, it's the first card of this type in the market. We designed it vertically in order to differentiate it from other plastic cards in the market, and used its identity in communications. First, we created a teaser. You're the one and only. We developed a website that generates certificates with this slogan. Here, people fill in their names to get unique certificates. For example, studies show you believe in a bright future. You enjoy your life. You are an optimist. As a result, There were more than 200,000 shares on social media with zero media budget. Later, Capital Bank presented the One Card to the public and launched the product. The commercial was released. A lot of billboards in Baku City were covered with all-in-one card. Everybody guessed that the number one in the teaser related to the One Card. About $1 million of free media was gained. One Card became one of the most well-known brands in the country. The popularity of One Card encouraged Capital Bank to launch new products within the concept: One Card Cashback, One Card Miles, and One Bank. Even some small businesses outside the banking industry have started to use this concept. Capital Bank changed its slogan to the First Bank.
So now I use this product. Yeah, every time we use all clients' product, which we related. So the next advice is about look at the references. No matter what project you do, it is good to research stage to see how others solve that problem, how they failed or they succeed. Within 5 years, we have visited 150 digital and marketing agencies all over the world. It was before the quarantine, or corona. We have been 20 countries, and it gave us fantastic experience. We went to the agencies, watched how they worked, and asked the question which we need to solve agency's problem. It gave us huge experience. So you can visit your colleagues and competitors, learn from them. You can also act like mystery shopper and understand strengths and weaknesses of your competitors. Of course, you can do the same thing online, call them and meet with them. So look at the references, look how others do this. So next advice is listen to your data. I'm sure most of the entrepreneurs watch their financial data, but very few of them collect how many calls and messages they had yesterday, how many users were gone, which one of their products lost customers most. It is very important information to manage organization. So that's why we should collect all information. At the beginning, we should start counting in Excel and create reports manually. But then, when reports form and channels are ready, we start to automatize the process. And the manager can see real-time data in these kind of dashboards like this. Often when we start, we check the churn rate. And in some products, we can see this kind of graph. The number of users decrease each month. So set the data points and listen to your data carefully to see the problem and watch your business in real time. So next point, work with clients together, all journey, and create user journey map. Go with clients and look at their experience. When we worked with ePool project, they had 150,000 users. We created a lot of user research. It looks like it. Together with client, we register or buy something and play a lot of main customer scenarios. We asked them just to say their thought during their experience. They said I press the register button, I don't know what to do. We listen their mind. That's how we identify problems, and then solve it. So after research, we write user journey map, and it helps us to indicate barriers and holistic problem. At that time, we understand that our monopoly starts when customers save the data of at least 3 payments. It is important for fast payment experience in the future. And mainly it is for us, it's guarantees that customers wouldn't go to competitors. Because their experience is our temporary monopoly. So that's why we should do that. So we talked with clients, indicate barriers, then focused on solving the important ones. So next advice, next point is use number 3 and create wow effect. So somehow number 3 is very important number for communications. If you want to explain something to your customer, prepare not more than 3 messages. Because of our attention span is very short, we can't understand more than 3 messages at the same time. Actually, it's better to focus 1 main or 2 secondary messages, but not more than 3. Also, we should create a wow effect. Wow is what is wow effect? It is when customers see something they haven't seen before, and wow effect is created in their mind. Look at this example, Pashası Orta site. By the way, it won Red Dot Award last year. For those who don't know, it is an Oscar, but in design, the highest award in the world. So let's see. Did you see the 3 messages and how videos created wow effect? That's the point which I talked about. So next advice is somehow control result. When you set experience standards in each touch point, you should somehow control results. So set the rules, KPIs, checklist, and find the people who control and report to you the status of each touch point. Sometimes it's cameras, and they see how good looking people are, how kind they speak to clients, and how they keep standards. Sometimes it is data. For instance, for one of our clients, it was a pizza company, we set the dashboard where they could see in which street they sold today or yesterday. So we talked about methods and processes, but the truth is that everything is more complicated, and there are not any guidelines or manuals for each situation. I see that every project has their own situations, and we shouldn't think, even we have a lot of experience, that we face with the same situation which have happened before. Every moment is different, every project is different. So you should start each project with clear mind, without thinking, I have this experience and I know what I should do. The only thing which you should definitely know is that every project will be different. There are no templates. So today we have talked about branding. We should listen, create, and evaluate every touch point. So you can ask why I'm in captain form. So first of all, I am the captain of small yacht. Secondly, all people from my father's side were captains. And finally, the main reason is that I want to experience something new and create new experience for you. So stay creative, create positive experience, and great big brands. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you, Jeykhun. It was such an interesting presentation, and not only interesting, but I think that really informative and useful. From the side of the students, right now we have still time and about 20 minutes. We can dedicate it to questions and answers of our students. And our students, as you know, we have different schools. So one of the schools is School of Business. And within the School of Business, I remember I was visiting your company specifically for providing the interns for your company. Back when I was working as a career employee relation manager. So, but as for now, I know that our students have specific interests or questions related to their own, let's say, I don't know, their own projects. There may be future plans on opening their own company. Those who are interested in marketing and working in this sphere. So just, I would like to open this questions and answer for everyone. And first question from my side, just really curious about that. So if one want to bring something total new for this specific audience, those who didn't have experience, like you said that brand is based on something that brings the wow effect or provide the feeling of experiencing something good. But if this is totally new for the audience, what would be your advice to, like, where to start?
You mean the new products, or services?
Something new, not ever been.
It doesn't exist in the market now, for example.
Yes.
Okay. So I think we should, you should just start. Most of the time we created the advertising with products which doesn't exist. But they have message, they have some key visual, and we go to online and launch the advertising campaign, the small one, for example, with media budget like $100, and start looking and check the KPIs, conversion rate. So after that, we just understand how many people interest is there. I mean, do they need them or not? So that's the point how we test the product before the launch, before the big launch with big media budget.
Okay, so it's like with Birkat, yes? So first
Birkat actually it was a big launch. But if you have the small pizza company or small services, you should first understand the value of clients. I go to the friends, like 10 of them, and just show my product, my prototype of product, and just ask, do you have like any value of that? And most of the time, I see their faces, and they said, I won't use this product. So, and I understand that this product is not ready. It's just my imagination. Like in my mind, there is $1 billion of startup, but actually it's not.
Okay, thank you very much. And now let's go to our students' questions. Dear students, you may open your microphones and unmute your microphones and go ahead ask questions, because in our experience, Jeykhun, typing in the chat box takes much time and not really, let's say, active conversation. So, guys who have questions, just open your microphone.
Yes, I would like to ask a question. Can I?
Sure. Just introduce yourself first.
My name is ildə. I am a fourth year university student. My area of study is business administration. So I'm kind of interested in marketing as well. So thank you, Jeykhun Imanov, for a very interesting presentation. My question is about these Toms here, their social responsibility project, and which brought them success. What do you think? Is this kind of company can be launched in Azerbaijan and be successful in comparison with the United States, and they started with the South America. Is it good, for example, Azerbaijani people kind of donating in, I don't know, maybe it can be in Central Asia, Tajikistan, or in a poor area?
I think karma is work in my mind. So if you make some good things, so it definitely return. That's what I believe. But in terms of businesses and success, I mean financial success, it depends. So there are a lot of factors. When you launch the product, there are a lot of factors which impact to your success. So I think most of the time you can't control it. There are a lot of things which we don't know how it works. So we put the product to the market, to the life, and understand. So do we have some value or not? So that's how it works. We don't know the future. Actually, no one knows the future. We want to adapt to some marketing, to some templates, but actually there are no templates.
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you very much. And sorry for bothering you a lot. Just one thing that interests me a lot. You give, based on your experience, you give several advices. One was use the data, always rely on the data. I remember one with effect of number 3. And what were the rest? And what were the rest? And which one do you think is the most effective for a ad, for a commercial to be successful?
I think there are 3 or 4 stakeholders and points. So first is data. Yeah, you should analyze something. I don't know, references or some your internal numbers. Second is your gut level. Most of the time, data says you should go somewhere, but your gut level says like you should in opposite way. So it is interesting that when we combine opinion of different stakeholders, data, like own gut level, maybe CEO's gut level, maybe a customer's gut level, and when we combine them, I think the truth or come or not. But I mean, as I said, it's like half and half chances to win. But it's not only one like recipe. So there are a lot of ingredients.
Okay, thank you very much. And who else? I think that there were more people to ask the question. Yes. Sure.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks so much for your presentation. My name is Oluwaseyi Shodiya. I'm from School of Education. Actually, I graduated last June, but I'm more interested in starting my own organization. It's more or less based on research and professional development for youth or for students in general. Actually, my main question for you is to know about the importance of brand logo. Do you think they play important role in promoting organization?
I think, for example, when I see Apple logos, I said like, what is awful logo? Like I mean, it's absolutely disgusting logo. Yeah, but why I like them? Because I have experience with their products. So logotype is just your dress, yeah. And after 1 year or 2 years, when customers come try your products, they put meanings and create experience with this logo. So after that, they logo work. But initially, I think it's enough if it's enough when logo is just in mid quality, not high quality. It doesn't matter so much.
Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Sure, come in. Go ahead.
Yes. So, when do you think that time comes when this strategic decision should be made regarding rebranding? Thank you.
So, when most of the time rebrandings come with the new managers team. So new manager come, new CEO come, or new owners come and say something like, I will show the changes in these organizations. And the target, not only the clients outside, maybe most of the time, there is the goal to show their team, all members in big organization, that something changed. They cannot change like processes or like they can't increase efficiently like in one moment. But he can or she can like change their dress and show the people that bank or I don't know some products is changed. This is the quickest way to show to investors and clients that something changed. For example, when we create Rabita Bank, we have changed all their style. I see that like 1 year before we come and we speak with owners and owner says like we want to go to rebranding and we said like just please wait 6 months. We have a couple of meetings and we said like you should change on the product level. So they changed intranet, internet bank, they changed application and after that they launched rebranding. I think now it's most efficient than before. But situations are different, so it depends on the situation.
So yes, so just thank you very much for being today with us. This is a great honor for us to have you to share your really golden and priceless experience and advices with our students. So we wish you good luck in your work and in future would like to provide this presentation live at the university actually.
Inshallah.
So
Inshallah.
Inshallah the situation will be better and we could come back to the university and provide this kind of sessions already in live. Okay. Because you know when you do it live you see the eyes of the students, you can talk to them and be more like the session might be more interactive. But still today's one I think for everyone, especially even for myself, it was really useful and interesting. Thank you for being with us. And have a great day, have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Yeah, Güney, thank you for inviting me. Thank you guys. Bye.
Goodbye.